In my life, I've had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I have good memories, and there are things I deeply regret. I carry burdens of my past. I carry a lot of guilt into my future. But we are human. We make mistakes, some bigger than others, but I reach my low. But it's only up from here. My name is SonTran, and this is my story. So, June 17. June 17 holds a very traumatic day for me, a very painful day, emotionally, mentally, physically, with everything going on from my high school year, from my past addictions and in grade 9 and all that stuff happening, and then my addiction starting, and then being bullied throughout all my high school years. June 17 was in 2018. Yeah, I was in grade 12, or just finishing grade 12. My senior year. I thought my senior year was the year where it was just decent enough, because all the people that bullied me from grade 10 to 11, they were a year above me. So grade 12 was the first year where they weren't there. So I still drank at that time. I still self-harmed. I still smoked and everything. After a year after, in 2019, was when I really started to get clean and get myself together, really. And I still didn't care about a lot of things. I still didn't know about who I was. I felt as though everything leading up to that year is finally starting to catch up now. But I wanted to finish grade 12 and graduate and walk that stage just so I could have somebody say they're proud of me for something, anything. Especially graduating. So that's what I was really holding on to throughout that whole year. That's kind of another thing that got me through that year, was holding on to that thought of graduating and walking that stage. But after that, one night I was just laying in bed, and like I said before, everything was catching up in my mind, and everything, the years leading up to that, it was just catching up to me, and I was just filled with emotion, and I couldn't take it anymore. And then everything that happened to me, it made me feel worthless. It made me feel like I didn't have a purpose to anyone. Because after I graduated, I already reached that goal of what I set. Now what's left? What's next for me? There isn't any. I didn't think that there was any. I thought I already did what I needed to do, and to give myself that piece of significance to somebody else, or felt like I had a purpose. I already reached that goal, so I didn't have anything else. And through that night, I think I started really thinking that now that I've graduated, got my diploma, got everything, that my goal was done. My job here is done. And now I just felt like I was doing everyone a favor if I was just dead. I felt like I was doing everybody a favor. I thought I was going to make everybody's lives easier if I just wasn't here. Then right after that, I started thinking if anyone would care. I didn't think anyone would care if I lived or died. It never crossed my mind that anyone would. So it didn't even matter. It didn't even faze me to think. For the amount of thinking that I do, I didn't think about that. I thought about how much easier life would be for everybody, and how much everybody wouldn't care. And so later that night, it was attempted suicide. Right in my bed. It was around 10 or 11 at night. June 17, 2018. And it was on a Sunday night. Father's Day. It was I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, a lot of times I just don't know what was going through my mind that night, other than the amount of emotion I had and the amount of doubt I had for myself. And I explain it a lot in my songs, and or even certain emotions that I had that night are in some of my songs. And I find that that's the easiest way for me to explain certain things, is through my music. I'll probably never forget that day. A Sunday night, Father's Day, June 17, 2018, in my bed. I'll always remember the address of this house that I was living in, or this house that I am living in currently, is still the same one, in the same bed. I spent a week in the hospital, and I came back, and it was weird to look at. It was just, all that emotion came back to me the first night, and I was off of work for 2 months, laying in my bed, doing nothing. So,
But yet, I'm still stuck here on my own.